Hello, I'm Harry Acklowe and I currently play Scorpius Malfoy in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and the date is 31st of October 2023.
The date is currently July 23rd, 2024.
I'm moving into London 2 days' time, so if I'm honest, everything's been a bit of a whirlwind at the moment, like casually trying to open my professional debut, move flats, have like a bit of sleep and eat something. The way that I'm feeling, less today, more this week, is slightly chaotic. Is probably the answer.
I think we literally did Tech Week open for 1 week and then I was moving flat. I moved into my flat at like 9 o'clock on a Thursday, and then we have the Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I was going home on the Friday and I basically had my bed sheets, and then the rest of my life was in boxes, and I was having to do the show that I was still like getting to grips with at the time. Yeah, it was crazy.
This exact job was my top thing that I wanted to do. I just feel insanely lucky to be able to do this. Not just perform on stage or be an actor, but actually do the exact role that I wanted to play. Incredibly fortunate. That's probably the best way to describe how I feel.
The thing that's so strange when you're doing your first job, obviously it's a big task, but also the other thing that I found so strange was navigating this new world. It's so different than what anyone ever tells you it's going to be. I'm so lucky to be able to do what I love for my job.
I had fears going into it that it would be an environment where there wasn't space for friendship and for fun. It's the first day I met everyone, I was like, oh wait, this is really nice. Coming into this like industry as a professional, I didn't know what to expect. My overarching experience so far in this production has just been one of happiness and friendship. And yes, I am acting alongside professionals who have careers that expand way beyond my lifetime, but they still ask me how I'm doing in the morning and genuinely actually mean that. So I think that's what I wish I could tell myself, is don't worry about not making friends.
True. I love that. There's so many nice people in this building. It's so much bigger than the cast was. Obviously by this point, you do rehearsals and you spend all the time with the cast. And then you move here and then it's a whole new different team of people that also become such a huge part of your life. I actually probably don't get to see the cast as much as I get to see all the other departments just because of how busy the show is for me. I think that's what I wish this Harry knew. You don't have to be perfect all the time. If you're having a bad day or something like that, people have got your back here.
There was 100% of pressure to do justice to a world that's held so beloved by so many people. Since starting the job, I feel it's been an overwhelmingly positive reception, because it's just being one of the people carrying the torch of that story into people's lives.
Do I still feel pressure? Yeah, I mean, I always will, because like I take my job very seriously. The reason that those people hold this show so close to their hearts is because they love it, that they want to enjoy your portrayal of that character. There was a real open arms reception from the fans of being like, we can't wait to see what your Scorpius is. Someone will say, oh, I finally got to go see the Year 7 cast of Cursed Child and I loved it. That's the real reminder about what this show means to people. Obviously I feel pressure to still carry the torch to make sure that the show stays as wonderful as I think it is, but I feel I've accepted that pressure and know how to deal with it now.
My specific thing that I always find hilarious is I saw a specific tweet about me. I want to read it out. My notes in part 2 were all about how good his jawline is.
Still got it.
Forget about the acting, forget about all of that. The jawline was what they came away thinking. In my dressing room, on my mirror, I've like started putting up bits and bobs that people have given us. At stage door, someone had left us these little cross stitches, and it's incredible.
We've had some insane fan art. There's this drawing that someone has done, and it's literally like this big, and genuinely, it's the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
I hope in a year's time, the novelty's never worn off of how lucky I am to be here. I am the one person who gets to live this experience. I hope I always remind myself of how lucky I am to be in this position.
Yeah, I stand by that. The novelty still hasn't worn off, it's still crazy. I still get to put that wig on and put on a wizard robe and call it my job. That's what I'd love to go back and tell this Harry in this video. You're doing the right thing. Don't worry, don't fret, don't lose sleep over it, because the people who are a big part of your job are recognizing that. So yeah, I'm staying for another year. Surprise. What's my message to Year 8 Harry Acklowe? I hope you still finding the little joys, still finding little parts of your day that make you laugh. There we go. That's past and present. I can't wait to see you and meet you all, and I hope you all continue to love the show like I do.